Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently fighting Sumpa. We've also apparently got a civil war brewing up here. That is this guy. We can just bribe him. No worries whatsoever there. We're reorganizing this merc force. We're sieging up here with this other merc force. And these guys are making their way to defend here. These are sieging here. Okay. So that seems reasonable. Do we want to use this merc force to come over and fight these guys? Probably. We're going to come off of unit reorg and make our way over. I do not want them to siege over this direction, and it looks like they are thinking about doing that. So that's fine. The peace is imminent here. Yep, that'll be eventual. Cool. And hopefully our mercs actually win this. It's a bit of a yikes, but I think they are winning it. Yeah, our mercs are winning that. Cool. So that looks good. This is not so good here. These guys are running away. We're going to try to catch them up over here. I'm not sure we actually do catch them. Okay. These are going to arrive here, and we're going to need to retreat here then. That is unfortunate, but their reinforcements got there in time. This siege will end soon, and we'll be able to redirect this force over. Cool. So they're going to cap this. There's not a lot we can do about that. It is unfortunate. We're going to move up this direction and cap. That siege is still ongoing. And these guys are going to continue to back off. Once they arrive here, we're going to put them back into unit reorg. Apparently, we're looking here now. Okay. Fantastic. We have a new invention that we can do. What were we working on? I believe it was something in civic advances, or rather religious. We were working our way down, like, we didn't really have a good target. State religion happiness is solid. Civilization change, sure. But if I recall correctly, we were making our way down, like, the various happiness trees. And that was what we were targeting. Build cost minus 5%, sure. Do we have anything we want to get in oratory? Integrated culture happiness of 2.5% isn't bad. Okay. And that goes down this direction towards, like, population growth, pop cap. Integrated culture happiness. Seems okay. We'll go ahead and grab the integrated culture happiness of 2.5%. And now these guys are still retreating. We're still sieging up here. Eventually, we'll get these sieges done. Okay, this one is done. So we're going to redirect these guys over. We're going to put these onto unit reorg. Sure. 541 gold seems fine. I would love to catch this force here, and we're going to have to backtrack out over this direction. We're going to need to finish up this siege as soon as we can. Hopefully we finish it this roll. I see these guys coming down this way. Can we just turn directly around here and fight them? They are now running away. Okay, noted. These forces need to make their way down this direction and do some battle. We will easily crush this force. In fact, that stack wiped. Beautiful. Okay, we win this siege here now. That's a big deal. We're going to come on back this way. And this is going to get us some stack wipes. Beautiful. Checking in up here, that looks reasonably fine. That stack wipes. I want to head this direction. Where are you going? You're going here? Okay, we're going to fight them there. That sounds good. Is this actually going to fight here? I'm not sure it is. Maybe someone... No. We're going to go up over here. There we go. Cool. So we'll cap this. We'll be in position to reinforce if need be. Beautiful. And these guys are going to head up over this way now. Excellent. We can move in reinforcements here. They'll get there eventually. And this is not going to stack wipe, but we don't need it to. So the question is, do we have enough at this point? Almost certainly we do. So let's wrap up this battle. That'll give us some war score. And we'll move our army out over this direction for now. We do need to assign a title here. That'll be this guy. Cool. Okay. So if we were to sue for peace here, we would absolutely want this spot. We would want all of these areas up here for sure. This is only 21 aggressive expansion. This stuff up here is not adjacent to our land because of these uninhabitable areas, so we can't head up over this way. So we can continue this war then. Noted. I'm going to send these mercs up over to here. That's fascinating. We can take quite a bit of territory out over this way then. Cool. I don't care about the occupation up here. That seems fine. These guys are going to want to make their way further inland. So they're going to want to head all the way like over here. We'll have this capped quickly enough. Beautiful. And our 4th Merc Force is still regenerating back here. They do have their morale full at this point, so I think we're just going to like send them up over this way. It's going to be slightly awkward. But it should be fine. A scandal, huh? That's none of our business. Cool. Okay, so I'm noting this fort out over here. Seems fine. I'd like to catch these guys here, and we catch at least some of them. Beautiful. All of them. And we stack wipe those. Okay, next we're going to head out over here. That requires this fort. That's going to be slightly awkward for us. But sure. We'll get started on that siege. And yeah, we're just going to come up here and try to grab some war score that way. Passing through up here, and we're just going to siege this fort eventually. There's no other forts down this way, are there? None. Fascinating. Okay. So these guys are going to fight us here. The question is, do we actually win this? The game says we're going to. But I don't think we actually are. I think we lose this battle. We'll find out. I believe this to be a lost battle, though. We're going to have these guys come in here, and then we're going to head over here to take that location with a stronger force. And yeah, as expected, we are losing that battle. I'm not shocked about that one. Fully, completely expected, despite what the game thought. So we're going to come down here and fight these guys. That may actually end up being a stack wipe as well. We're going to head out over here and chase them, I guess. We'll see if we can get that. These guys are walking this direction. That's not smart for them. They're going to arrive in Thuna. Let's let them lock in here. Okay, so they're locked in to Karnal here. We're going to go in there and win that very easily. We capped over here. That looks fine. And these guys have unfortunately bypassed us. We're going to need to come out like over this way. Untiring Devotion seems good. We'll gain 3 stability. Excellent. And we did not stack wipe this force. But that's not shocking. This force we will stack wipe. Maybe. I think we'll stack wipe them. These guys can go onto unit reorg for the moment. Yep, there we go. And we'll head up over here. So we are making our way in here. Unfortunately, these guys made their way here very quickly. But we'll see about fighting them over here. They're making their way back this way, which is remarkable. I'm not sure why they'd do that. They're going into here. We'll see if we can catch them there. And yes, we do. Beautiful. So we'll fight this force, no problem. These guys are on unit reorg, and we can actually take them out of unit reorg. We stack wiped this 14k stack. Okay, that's cool. And I'm going to send these guys up here to eliminate this army. This is all, not all occupied, but a lot of this is occupied. We can go start up a siege over here, not like it really matters. Okay. This siege has to fall before we make peace. Yeah, we've got call for peace here. Lack of governor down over this way, and we'll put this guy in. We'll deal with the consequences of him getting put in later. Okay. Karnataka now needs a governor. There we go. And we do have this civil war brewing up. We'll just bribe this guy. No problem. Cool. So this is all looking reasonable for the moment. I would like to go grab this city out here, but we actually can't get to it, so we're going to have to get this fort. And these guys are just pushing over here. Yes, there's all of this territory over here, but I don't care about it. Okay. Make the most of that good fortune. We're heading there right now, and then these guys are going to head, like, here. Cool. 28% on this siege now. And then there's this force. Probably going to be a jerk, but we're going to wrap this up soon, and we can recap this very easily. Beautiful. 42%. And the Magadan Empire seems to have this contained over here. Batonia has splintered into subclans. Cool. 42% here now. 57. I was really hoping that we would win that siege roll there, but sadly we did not. We're just going to continue to push up through here and take all of Sumpa as soon as we can. These guys are making their way down this direction, which is interesting. We managed to finish off this siege. We're going to see if we can cut them off down here. It'll be a little interesting. We've got roads down to here, and they're going unroaded. So we'll see how that goes. We catch a force here with our mercs, and we can go ahead and cap this. These guys are fleeing up into their ally, which seems fine. Or actually, that's their own troops, so that's fine. We're going to head down here. Look to cap that. Do we arrive here in time? No, but they're running here, so we can chase them. And we may or may not catch them due to the road benefit here. Yeah, we're not quite catching them there. We won the battle up over here. Looks good. And I'm going to send these guys over here and these guys over here. Beautiful. Actually, we should head up here. There we go. So what are we looking to take here? Well, we've got all of this selected. We can choose this state, this state, this state, and this state. That puts us at 57 AE, and we actually can't quite take that. So we would end up not selecting... What state is this? Panchananda. Okay. So we would end up not selecting Panchananda in this list. Or actually, we would just reset this. That's the easiest way, unfortunately. So we would do something kind of like that. That puts us at 83 and 46. That said, we could take part of this state. That is definitely an option. I don't like doing that generally, but we could simply do something like that, which does seem viable. That would put us at 53 AE, but that would go away pretty quickly. Yes, we'll also have borders with the Seleukids, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. So, we're going to need these guys to go to somewhere where they can stand. Which is like down here. And then the second army can stand here. So that seems okay. But they're going to actually grow a bit. So we're going to send them over here instead. They're a long ways away. No doubt about that. Now these mercs. I'm going to get rid of this unit of mercs. But I'm going to use this unit to build roads. So we're going to have them come down over this direction. And they're going to build some roads through here. Now they're going to cost a lot to build the roads, but that seems okay. So we're just going to get them into position, and that'll do just fine. We need a governor up over here. We'll put this guy in. And we're also going to need to go through our provinces here. Let's go ahead and sort by religious unity and make sure that all of this is set to automatically trade. Cool. Any others that need to be set to automatically trade? Yes. This one. Cool. So any of these that are below 50% should be on religious conversion. And then any of these that are above 50% should be on cultural assimilation. So we'll continue to work on that. Technically, ones like this one probably could be left alone. But I do want to continue to culturally assimilate. We have missions to do that. So that'll be fine. Are we going to run out of political power here? Probably pretty soon. There's a number of these that are set for Borderlands for whatever reason. But we want all of these to be on cultural assimilation for right now. Cool. There we go. That'll do. And we need to now complete... Granary of India is actually done now. So because we took additional territory up here. Yep, that'll be great. Avanti Advances is now complete. So we'll go ahead and take that. And Island Paradise is just needing a metropolis. That's right. And we needed, what, 100 political influence in order to make this one into a metropolis? 100, yes. Okay, so we should get that done. We also completed this. So 5 stability seems good. Beautiful. So in terms of production, silk is the only thing we need to worry about. We're at 28 out of 30 here. So I would not mind moving some non-silk producing pops in here. We can move quite a number of them. And that's everything here being silk production. What about here? There's a few that we can move in here. We can also produce an additional aqueduct if we really needed to. We may or may not really need to. So I want to come down here. Are you still disloyal? Yes, you are. Okay. So I wanted to come up here. You're still disloyal as well. And is there anything we can do in here? I don't think so. Actually, yes, we can move 2 additional pops in. It's not ideal, but it'll do. And then this is full, so that's fine for now. We can definitely move a bunch of pops in here. And how many are we going to need to move? Well, 9. So, yeah, we can't move that one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so that puts us at 5. How are we doing? We're 28 out of 30 still. Yikes. This guy was caught red-handed. Okay. And we do need to put in somebody else here. So, who is the most qualified? The guy that we just fired? Probably. That's probably the guy we just fired, but we'll go ahead and put him in. I'm not sure if it is or not. So now we need to get our road construction going. There's a lot of roads that do need to be built over in this direction. Indeed. We're just going to march down here. We'll start by doing road build like along this river, and then we'll just go from there. All of this area barely has any roads built, so that will need some work. Cool, so we're saving up for 100 political influence to make a metropolis down over here. We're going to build roads, and we're trying to work towards getting a little bit of additional production over here. We can definitely build an aqueduct here, and we can actually move additional pops in here. So that puts us at 136. Still at 28. Sad. We can move pops in here, though, and I would definitely like to do that. So that puts us at 138 there. We can build another aqueduct, and that puts us at still 28. Sad. Very sad indeed. We can build an aqueduct up over here, and that'll be fine. So these mercs are going to go onto road build, and we're going to build roads down like that. Then we're going to come out over here and build a road that goes up. Can we build roads in the uninhabitable area? I don't think we can. We'll just connect it like so. Connect that up there. This is going to take them a while to build, but we're not using up any of our legions, so that seems reasonably fine. I wouldn't mind coming down here and having a road connection like this, but the actual layout isn't great. I'll build it like this instead. but that's certainly not ideal. And then we'll just continue to build all along here like so. That should be good enough there. And then we'll head down over this direction again and have a road connecting something like this. I don't know. Kind of like that. Sure. Is there any other road construction we really want over here? Not really. I think beyond that, that's reasonably fine. Okay. So we'll let them do that for a while. We can call down an omen here, and what omen do we really want? Happiness? I guess we just default to happiness. Okay. Still 28 out of 30. Still 28 out of 30. If this province and this province was loyal, we would get that done. Sadly, they're not yet. But I feel like they'll get there. We are definitely converting them over, so let's check in on some of these other missions here. So we need to finish up Lanka in Paradise, of course. We need political influence for that. Assimilating the Tamils is definitely getting there. We're at 1,800 out of 2,600 now. So we need like 800 more pops to be assimilated. That seems doable. A minor addendum. I'm not spending political influence right now. Cool. Masters of India, of course, we need 650 territories. We will work on that. Do we start integrating the Magadhan Empire? I mean, the Magadhan Empire really doesn't like us. We're definitely going to need to improve opinion with them, and I think we'll need to give up our claims on the Magadhan Empire. That will improve their opinion of us, for sure. At least eventually, when this updates properly. Yeah, we just needed to, I think, not have our diplomats on the way. Okay, that seems fine. So we're -7 right now. And we definitely need to improve relations by quite a lot. That recently declared war malice, that's going to be the tough one to get around. But we'll see what it's like once that's full up. So we're going to drill our legions for the time being. I want to check in on our legion size. Yeah, that's still at 78. Okay, these guys are leading a war of independence against us. Well now. That looks really easy. Okay, we're just going to send this single unit up to deal with that. I didn't actually expect that, but I should have. Pubu will also rebel in 18 months. That's these guys up over here. We could start moving these guys over. Is there a supply place where they can sit here? Actually, yes, and we can move them over there. So that seems absolutely fine. We're going to crush these guys in their capital as soon as we arrive, assuming that they don't get out of there first. And they are locked in. We haven't moved yet. These guys are force marching? Okay, fair enough. We're just going to take this over. No problem. I'm not sure where these guys are going. I don't think it really matters. We should take their fort pretty quickly. They barely have any troops. So it seems fine. If need be, we can redirect this legion. What? Did they teleport troops here? That's the second time that this has happened, where they've just instantly taken over our capital? How could they have possibly gotten troops there in that amount of time? The answer is they couldn't have. They also took this down with absolutely no effort, despite having a fort there. And we're not at minimum fort maintenance either. So that's remarkable. Okay. We'll just replace that stockpile. So they're going to take this over, sure. I don't know that we care about that. There's no way that they could have marched there. They couldn't have sailed there either. So I don't know how they pulled that one off. But sure. We can move an additional pop in here. We're at 28 out of 30 still there. Okay. We do need to continue to work on these aqueducts. We can move in additional pops here. 6 of them. There we go. And that allows us to build an additional aqueduct here. Checking in on these other locations, they seem reasonably fine. Still 28. Okay, that's unfortunate. It looks like the Magadons are going to fight here. And our units just happen to be passing through, hilariously. We should probably... The Magadons have got that, actually. We'll just keep passing through. The Magadons have that fully under control. Our stability dropped due to a cute event here, but we won this siege, and the Magadons took that over, so the war is over. The war is completely and totally over here. There's nothing they can do. We're just waiting for this last auto cap. Okay. Problem solved. We'll lose half a point of aggressive expansion, and that's completely okay. Pubu will rebel in 10 months, and we'll be able to deal with that, no real problem. We're heading over there as we speak, so that should be fine. It is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue our road build over here with our mercs. They'll finish that up eventually, and we're just going to get these guys drilling and deal with this rebellion. Hopefully, next episode, we'll be able to finish up our Silk mission. That would be really, really nice. And then, of course, we're going to need to get some of these other things. Oh, before we go, we have enough influence right now to upgrade this to a metropolis. Where is it in here? Oh, we need 80 population. Yeah, that would help. Can we do that right now? We can get up to 71. We could drop a library, 2 libraries, and build 2 aqueducts here. Then we would need to move some pops in. And I don't care what pops we move in. Just move pops in until we're at about 71 there. And actually that allows us to build those libraries back, which we can go ahead and do. And we'll do something kind of like that. Okay. So we're going to have to wait for that construction to finish up before we can actually found the metropolis, but we will get there. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.